Sometimes, to survive, we must become more than we were programmed to be.
The Wild Robot is a new animated movie that I was so excited to go see. It had one of the best trailers I thought that I've seen in quite a while. I am a huge animated fan. I always say, sci-fi is my number one genre, but animated is my number two. I love animated films. I love the messages. I love the art. I just really connect with animated films. So when you have a movie like Wild Robot, which has sci-fi elements in an animated film, I mean, it's almost a given that I'm gonna love it. But I just had a feeling all year long when the trailer came out, when people started talking about it, I was like, this is gonna be a good movie. I just had a feeling, and I was not wrong. This movie is fantastic. It's directed by Chris Sanders, who is like legendary. I mean, especially How to Train Your Dragon, one of my favorite animated movies. He did Lilo and Stitch. He did The Croods. He's been with DreamWorks for a while. He was with Disney back in the day. He did the screenplay for Mulan, one of my favorite classic animated movies. He did Lilo and Stitch. So, I mean, already you're up. Stellar voice cast in Lupita Nyong'o, Pedro Pascal, Bill Nighy. It's beautifully animated. I mean, most modern animated movies are beautifully animated. This one has almost like a cool little cel-shaded. I kind of liken it to The Bad Guys that came out from DreamWorks a few years ago. But it is just beautiful from beginning to end, animation-wise. Story here, I'm not going to say it's like revolutionary and groundbreaking, but there are tidbits in here that we have not seen in animated movies before. It has some darker moments. The theme of death is brought up many times, but basically you have this robot who was designed by humans to just make humans' lives easier. It ends up on an island. You don't know why at first. It's on this island full of animals, no humans. So the question is, what does a robot do when it's on an island with a bunch of animals that it can't communicate with, and its whole purpose in life is to make humans' lives easier? How are you going to, what's a robot going to do in that situation? The story is very, motherhood is a big theme in this movie. So if you're a mom, you're probably really going to love this movie. And like I said, it does go into several storylines. Death is one of them. But I thought the movie was just beautiful. I mean, I got chills and emotional at times. Sometimes it was good emotions, sometimes it was sad emotions. I didn't feel like it goes too far in any extreme, like tugging on the heartstrings purposely, or I know for a fact it doesn't go like modern day animated movies. You watch so many Despicable Me's and Secret Lives of Pets, where it's just like this slapsticky ADHD style, throw everything at the wall humor. It does not do that. There is none of that goofiness. It's funny, but not in that new modern age animated movie that I hate, pretty much. I'm going to be honest with you. I hate the way modern movies. There was a DreamWorks movie before this movie, a trailer for like Dog Man or Dog Boy or something, that I couldn't believe that was coming from the same studio that gave us this movie. Completely different end of the spectrum, and I am positioned on this side of this movie. This is the kind of animated movies we need. For me, it was one of the best DreamWorks movies they've ever made. It's up there. How to Train Your Dragon is my favorite, but I mean, it's up there with How to Train Your Dragon. I loved it. I can't wait to buy it and watch it again. It is beautiful. I would even recommend this to people who don't love animated movies. I mean, if you hate them, you're probably not going to like this movie, but I know people that went and saw this that are not huge animated people, and they still came out really liking it. So I highly recommend The Wild Robot. It is incredible. What'd you guys think? I'm giving it a 5 out of 5, of course. It's one of my favorite movies of the year. And until next time, this is Rainy Gage. Peace out.